Everyone. I can't see most of you. If you all are okay with it, I would like it if you can turn on your camera so that, this is an interactive session. There, Reed is all set and ready. So if everyone can turn on their camera, lovely. Samiola has turned his camera on. Great. I like the response. All right. So how many speech crafters do we have with us here? We've got about five. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. All right. So we'll have 6 table topics today. Anyways, hope you're all excited for the table topic session today. It's the 4th session today. And from the looks of it, I know that all of you are pro at impromptu speaking. So for those of you who don't know what a table topic session is, it is a segment where we get to practice and experiment with our impromptu or spontaneous speaking skills. Now, as the table topics master, I will read out a topic. I'll read it out twice, don't worry. And then you can speak on it for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes. I let the timer explain the timings after I just explain. So let me give you a few tips. Don't be scared. Before I read out the table topic, I want you to take a deep breath. Just relax. It's going to be okay. Just keep yourself calm and then give your full attention to the topic that I'm going to read. All right? Make sure that you focus on the topic that I read and then take a moment. All right? Just take a moment to yourself. Think of 3 to 5 things related to that topic. The first 3 to 5 things that come to your head. All right, Rahit, I can see you're practicing your speech. Yeah. So take a moment, think of whatever comes to your mind, and then unleash that table topics champion within you. All right. Are we all ready? Can I see a thumbs up? Nobody's raising their thumbs up. All right. So timer, can you tell us the timing for the table topic session?
Sorry to interrupt. Excuse me. Actually, I'm from room A. Room A. Kindly just give me the link, right? Thank you.
Shiraz?
Yes, please.
I don't know what she asked for.
No, she wanted to go to.
Okay. Okay. So anyways, who will be our first participant for our table topics? Now, for today's table topics, there are a few scenarios like that I will be putting forth, and then you can speak on it. All right, whatever comes to your mind, speak on it. Can I see, or you can unmute yourself. I can't see everyone, so you can unmute yourself, whoever wants to volunteer first. Timer, can you explain the timings for the table topics?
Yes, you will get 1 to 2 minutes to introduce yourself, and exceeding 2 minutes, then you will be shown a green light. And after that, if you exceed then 3 to 4 minutes, then you will be shown a yellow card. And after that, you will be shown red card. You need to stop there. Thank you.
Yeah. Amber, Amber, right?
Yes.
Am I
Yes.
right? Yeah, that is for the speeches, right? Can you tell us the timings for the table topics? It's 1 to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes. Okay, that will be, and after that will be shown which card? Sorry to.
At 1 minute, green card.
1 minute green card, and 2 minutes you will be shown yellow card, and after that.
All right. So at 1 minute, you will be shown the green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, you will be shown the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, wind it up, you'll be shown the red card. So
Okay.
who is our first? I see Rahit has unmuted himself. Would you like to go first? Rahit?
But Mr.
Yes?
Yes, I wanted to say that Mr. Rahat, for his speech, not for a table topic, but for his speech he want 4 to 5 minutes. So if you allow me, if you permit
Yeah, we
me,
can.
then I can fix my time according to that
I'll-
timer.
Yeah, you can check with Shiraz as he is the Speechcraft coordinator. You can check with him.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Amber
Yeah.
will
Talk
go
to.
now
Yes.
currently in the table topic session. After that, we'll go for the prepared speeches.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, timer can be a very tedious job, I know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
very first time. Sorry for inconvenience.
no problem, no problem. All right, so can I have a first volunteer? Samuela, would you like to try?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
All right, perfect.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
I can see you as well. Oh, okay. Speech crafter Samuela, your mother made your favorite lunch today. How would you thank her for making your day? Your mother made your favorite lunch today. How would you thank her for making your day? Speech crafter Samuela, the
Yes, ma'am.
screen is yours.
May I start, ma'am?
Yes.
Good evening, dear friends. I'm Samullah Sheikh, and first of all, it is a great gift from God that our mothers are well-being. I'm thankful to Almighty first of all, and it is a great thing if she is cooking for you and she show love from that, and by cooking he's also nurturing you uh, from all the perspectives, and his and her kindness and his love and affection we can feel through that, and I'm very thankful for my mother for being there, and every day I'm amazed actually how she does and how she knows what I want, and how she uh, take care of every day for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Samuela. That was a beautiful table topic. I love how you spoke about your mom. It was a very good job. Is that your first table topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Congrats. Nice. You were really good at it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
For my first table topic, I was stammering and I didn't know what to say, but you were so smooth. That was really good. So, who
Thank
would
you so
like to
much, ma'am.
go next? Ramzan? Ramzan?
Sorry.
Hi. Would
Hi,
you
how
like
are
to
you?
go next?
Sorry,
That is,
because I would like to prepare speeches.
you will go next. All right. Are you ready for your table topics? Table topic. I can't see you. Are you still here? Ah, I can see you. All right. Speech crafter Rimzan. Your best friend is calling you for a movie. How would you tell him that you don't want to go? Your best friend is calling you for a movie. How would you tell him that you don't want to go? Speech crafter Rimzan. You can say it like you're talking to your best friend, all right?
Okay.
I'm your best friend. You're telling me you don't want to go.
See, Shiraz,
All the best.
as per our religion, movie is haram, right? So I don't like to go for the movies. So we can go for some religious activities, right? So it is very good for our in this world and hereafter world hereafter also. So it will beneficial for us for us. So I think it is better to go for religious activities than right. So please. So that's it. Hello. Hello. I can't hear you.
Keep speaking until you see Amber go green.
Ah, like that, huh?
You have to convince Shiraz. You can do
Still
this.
time is left.
Okay, okay, then Shiraz also speak. Then only I can convince him. No? He should raise some from his side also. He should raise. No?
He doesn't want to speak, but you have to convince him. You can do this. Okay, 10
Uh,
more.
Sorry. Okay. See, I told you now because actually I don't like to go for a movie. It is very um, for me it is very hard because I know if I go for a movie, I surely I will be addicted for the movie. So I don't want to addict to addict to the movie. Is it one or two times? Is it okay? Okay. Otherwise, I don't like to go for a movie. So please understand me, Shiraz. Okay.
Good job, good job. I like the very romantic approach. All right, so can we have our next volunteer? Who would like to do? Did anyone unmute themselves? Now, Sharp, would you like to give it a try?
Yes, I can do.
All right. Let me take your topic. Speechcrafter now, Sharp. Your favorite teacher scolds you for a mistake you did not make. How would you respond? Your favorite teacher scolds you for a mistake you did not make. How would you respond? Speechcrafter Nashab, the screen is all yours.
Oh, thank you, Alina. It's really tough for me, but I will try. Just if my favorite teacher is there and I love her very much, always she is making praise me every time. But suddenly I realized that he is talking something that that I have not done. So I just sit down in the bench and keep quiet, looking forward to realize then to my teacher. Then she will come to me and she will ask, what happened, Oshab? Are you feeling wrong? Then she will realize I will feel make my happy. So it is the one of the moment that student every time face this. And in the classroom every teachers is having a good student, and they are seeing many students doing like this. So it's there are some bonding between the students and teachers. So sometimes we feel good, sometimes we feels bad. So these are the depends upon the students. So I will feel very bad, and I will not say anything. I just quiet and wait till my teachers come and tell to me that it's okay. That's all.
Just like you waited for me to call you for table topics, right? Very nice. That was a great topic. It's funny that you got this topic since you're a teacher. But yeah. All right, next. Can I have Nayab? Nayab Ziba?
Present.
Ziba, right? Hi. All right. Are you ready to give your table topic?
Yes.
Right. Toastmaster Nayab. Speechcrafter Nayab. What was your favorite vacation as a kid? What was your favorite vacation as a kid? Speechcrafter Nayab. Screen is all yours.
Hello. Good evening, team Speechcraft and Toastmasters. Hello.
Hi, we can hear you. Yes.
Hello. Yes. My favorite
You can speak about a favorite
pardon, I
memory.
have some connectivity.
All right.
Yes, my favorite vacation place is was Malaysia. I visited in 2018, not in childhood. After got job, so we all family members with children and parents also. We enjoy their
Yeah, you
we
got
all know
disconnected.
about yes, I have some connectivity problem.
Continue. It's okay.
So okay, in Malaysia, we all know to visit about its socio-economical and educational environment. So all know about that place. There are very good environment. There is a Asian country, and there are all peoples are very present to day-to-day life. There is a very good educational environment, and we visited a school. There are many extra curriculum activities they given to students, and we have stayed there in a week. So there is international visiting places in all over world. There are many people we interact to them. They are very cool and peace mind. And we visited in Genting Highland. They are very good place. There are many casino and in high earth from 6,000 meter. So we all family members, children and parents are enjoy there. And Petronex Tower, it was very good. We stay in a Pacific hotel. There is a good, and there is a many Jew and their environment is very good. Their
That's
climate
great.
is
That's great.
okay.
Thank you. That was a great table topic. I felt like going to Malaysia after hearing that. But unfortunately, our timer showed red, so we had to wind up. Anyways, you guys were amazing. So, speech crafters, I'm granting you one wish. All right. You can choose any Toastmaster in this room to give the next table topic. Who do you want to give it to? You can unmute yourself. Who should be the next table topic participant? Which Toastmaster should we call? Naushab, who do you want to give it to? Fast, guys, we're running out of time. Who should we give it to? Amrit? Amrit is not here. Oh, Amrit is here. Okay. Rimzan, who do you want it to be? Yeah, Naushab, tell me. Fast.
Alan?
I knew you would say Alan.
Amrit. Many times.
Go for Amrit.
Alan or Amrit, can we take a vote?
Okay,
Amrit.
Amrit.
Alan looks ready.
It's all right. Give it to Amrit.
Okay.
Go ahead with Alan. It's fine.
I would like Shiraz.
Ooh, Shiraz.
Okay, guys, take a vote. Amrit, raise your hands. Whoever wants Amrit, raise your hands. Fast, fast. Nobody wants Amrit. Whoever wants Alan, raise your hands. Fast, fast, fast. Okay, everyone is going for Alan. Okay, let's go for Alan. I'll mute myself. Before that, let me give you the topic. Toastmaster Alan. You want to relax and go to your favorite place this weekend, but your boss calls you in for work. How would you respond? You want to relax and go to your favorite place this weekend, but your boss calls you in for work. How would you respond? Toastmaster Alan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Table Topics Master, fellow Speechcrafters and friends. There I was, planning my favorite vacation after struggling the entire year. I made all the plans, I contacted the resorts, I contacted my friends, I made a full itinerary of the things that I had to do. What could go wrong, right? This is what I thought because everything was well planned and well structured. And I'm a guy who loves to plan things, and I knew nothing is going to go wrong. And then I got a call from work. Hello? Hey, Alan, great work today. I said, yo, thanks, boss. How are you doing? Like, I'm doing great. Actually, Alan, we have great news. We won a big project. A big project? Wow. Said, yeah, so we are out of resources. I know that you told me that you are very flexible during your interview, so I'm sure that you will be able to uh, be a part of this, right? It's like, but I have my vacation. Like, oh, so would you be able to be a part of it? Okay, all right. And let me tell you, this table topics question is a coincidence because this is a true story that has happened. My last vacation got ruined because of this kind of an incident. So, whenever your boss tells you to do these things, well, it is our livelihood, right? We are here to work and earn. So, I had to let go of my vacation and I stayed for work because, work is more important than a vacation. I can always take a vacation later on, but getting a work these days is quite hard. So I hope that answers your question, Table Topics Master Alina. And back to you.
Yeah. Are we happy with that? Oh, yeah, we're sitting across each other, so there's this noise thing. Yeah, anyway, so with that, I am done with stop. With that, I am done with our table topics session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me give the screen back to our Speechcraft coordinator, Toastmaster Shiraz.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Alina. It was a wonderful session. You made it a day with all the speech crafters. So your topics were excellent, and you showed us, you taught us how to respond to each and every case. I'm sure that in next educational sessions coming up, we'll be learning more about it. So we'll go for our next session. Next session is prepared speeches. Our prepared speech introducer is one of my close friend who doesn't want to come to watch movies with me. Okay, I can manage it with my other friends, but I will miss him a lot. He is a Sri Lankan who lives in Kuwait and works in multi-products company, and he is eagerly want to learn and improve his speaking skills and leadership skills. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Rimzan. Rimzan, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shiraz. Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to have our icebreaker session. There are 5 nominated stars who are going to be shine on the screen today. As we know, breaking the ice is very challenging, but I hope our fellow speech crafters can break the ice easily. So let me introduce our first speaker, who is by profession electrical engineer, and presently he is preparing for civil service exam. Let's pray for his success. His hobbies are Quran recitation and cycling. Please welcome Mr. Samiullah Sheikh. Mr. Samiullah, screen
Yes.
is for you.
Good evening, dear friends. I'm Samiullah Sheikh from Thane district, Maharashtra, India. And I completed my graduation in 2019 in electrical engineering from Mumbai University. And I completed my diploma in 2016 from MS Sabu Siddique Polytechnic, Baikalla, Mumbai. And after my graduation, I devoted myself for preparation of civil service exam in India, which is conducted by UPSC. And I want to join IS or IFS service after my success, if I successful in exam, inshallah. And that's why I want to improve my communication here. And Speechcraft is I think it is a very good platform, and I'm very thankful for the initiator or a founder of this platform. I have some kind of phobia, and I feel sometimes I'm not able to speak in front of my professors and some elder people. That's why I want to improve myself in communication, and I want to present myself in a well and coordinated manner. And uh, I'm doing, and inshallah I will do it in some time. And I wanted to share one of my craziest thing in life. Uh, I was in diploma, and on Monday I have to take the printout of a previous question paper. That's why I traveled to Thane. But when I took the train from Baikala to go to Thane, and I fall asleep. And after falling asleep, when I reached Thane, unconsciously I got the ring from my mind that I reached the Thane, but the train was uh, the train was already started. And I jumped from the train unconsciously, and after falling, I was watching my body. Is it all perfect or not? And I was blessed. I was good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Samiullah. We are going to move our next speaker. Is a teacher. Her hobbies are painting, crafting, teaching, and traveling. She is talented, but still she would like to improve her public speaking skills. So please welcome Miss Naushab Samrin.
Thank you, Mr. Siraj. Sorry, Ramzan.
You're welcome.
Okay. When the wells dry, we know the worth of water. And this is the famous quote by the Benjamin Franklin. So have you ever think what happened if there is no water? Or have you gone through any nightmare when you feel thirsty in the middle of night and you realize that there is no water in your home? How do you feel? So ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all. My name is Naushab Samre. I'm from India, and I have done my master's in economics, and as a profession, I am a teacher. So today I'm standing here before you all to present my second speech, and it's related to the issues of water conservation. So if we talk about the evolution of water, it is said that around 3.7 billion years ago, the earth cooled down and had a warm ocean. And in this ocean, the first single called organism evolved. So water was the instrumental role for the origin of life. So as we know that there the 70% of earth is covered with water, and around 70% of the body is made up of the water. So today we have 1 million of marine species, but many plants and animals evolved to live in a fresh water. As we know that presently agriculture demands 70% of the fresh water, and the rest of the 30% is demanding for the industries and the domestic purpose. But unfortunately, this precious resources has become scarce due to the many human-made reasons. And what we are doing? We are exploiting the water extremely, like for an agriculture purpose or industrial purpose or domestic purpose. There are many purposes we are just wasting the water. So if we talk about the agricultural or industrial purpose, it is not in our hand. We are the common people, and what we are doing, we are just consuming their products. But as a common man, we have a household work and we can go for it. So, but what we are doing, we are just wasting. We are in habit to use the plenty of the water during the bath. We take a long shower. We are using smart washing machine, which requires lots of water. We are over watering our lawn. And what we do, we left the tap on and running water condition while doing our brushing, teething, or hand washing. And also we can see that drops come from the tap, drip, drip, drip. So this type of clog must be stopped. And also when it rains, we don't have a habit to harvest rainwater harvesting. Therefore, we are facing the flood problems, facing the groundwater depletion. So we are human, and human are the first responsible for the reducing holding capacity of the water bodies. And just
sorry to interrupt, Naushad. Your time is up.
Okay, I will conclude. So what we are doing, we are just wasting the water. So whom we can blame it for this? It is not for the only government, no. Every one of us is responsible. We need a massive movement, and we have to rectify the problem so that we cannot waste our water. So there's a big list that how can we conserve the water. So this is how we can contribute the society to save water and makes our mother's land happy. So I will end by this saying that no water, no life, no blue, no green. So please save water, save life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Naushad. Very good lesson for us. Okay, let's move to our next speaker. Is retired electronics engineer by profession. Presently, he is working as a manager in a school. His favorite activities are reading books, listening to music, and social service. So please welcome Engineer Rahat Alam.
Sorry, you are muted, Mr. Rahat.
Thank you, Mr. Dimzan.
Yeah, you are
putting good words in terms of my introduction. It is my second speech, I think, and so I am going straight away for the topic. I am asking a question to this august presence. Has anyone of you measured your stress level till now? I think answer is no. Are you getting me all?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
So be with me for 4 to 5 minutes. You all will be able to measure your stress level. So ladies and gentlemen, I am there to talk with you about stress management. I invite you to come along with me to a mall. Visualize yourself, you are available just in front of a shop, that too balloon shop. We target a balloon which is heart-shaped. Amongst all the balloons available, multicolors and shape and sizes. Why it is heart-shaped? Because it is designed for that, and a pressure is put on that item, so it looks like heart. If the pressure is not there, the design of itself or existence of itself is under question. Same way, if a human being is there, and if he is not introduced with some pressure or stress, his performance will go down, and we cannot achieve whatever that person is employed with, or whatever the requirement of mission is there. So a required level of stress is very much required, necessary for functioning of a person. If he is not putting that stress, or he is not put under pressure, the man is known as useless. So we know empty mind is a devil's workshop. Again, we go to that balloon shop, see that heart-shaped balloon, it is perfectly all right. Now put some more pressure on it, it becomes refreshed. Again, put some pressure, it becomes smarter. Put some more pressure, it gets bolder. Now you have to realize that if you are putting much more pressure, it is going to burst. This is the threshold level of that balloon. Same way, a person has to realize his threshold level. If he is put under that much pressure beyond his threshold level, then he is going to affect his heart, his brain, other organs. So before that, you are getting somehow exhibited with some symptoms, and those are anxiety, sleeplessness, irritation, loss of memory power, then uncomfortness, even a snoring. So you have to rectify the fault. For any fault rectification, you have to identify the source, medium, and then load. Now identify the source. First and foremost source is you yourself. Your way of action, communication, act, it all contribute in your stress level. They are the more stress generator. You don't manage your funds, mismanagement of time, relations with your near and dearest are. So this is the main creator of stress. Second thing is your near and dear, your family, friend, your boss, colleagues, likewise. So how to rectify that, or how to eliminate the stress? You have to adopt a technique which is known as 4 A's. First is alter, second is avoid, third is adapt, and fourth is accept. What is alter? You don't alter others, so you have to alter yourself. You alter your habits, be disciplined, quit smoking, drinking, put a good eating habits. Then you don't get alter others, to avoid going to them, be bare minimum with them. If it is not avoidable, then adapt it, be in their skin, be flexible. And so it is there. But some things are totally unavoidable, and those are natural calamity.
Mr. Rahat,
And
your time is up.
okay, I'm wrapping up. Natural calamity, your accidents, death, and sickness. You can't do it with this. So you have to be bold enough and face it and accept it. So remember 4A and be healthy, stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Engineer Rahat. Let's move on to our next speaker. She is from Ranchi. She is an government officer. She would like to visit historical places. Please welcome Ms. Nayab Ziba.
Thank you, Rizan.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
thank you, Speechcraft team, to give me an opportunity to speak. First, according to E. Roosevelt, said, a great mind discuss about ideas, average mind discuss about event, a small mind discuss about people. E. Roosevelt, she was first lady of United States of America. She was also a member of UNO. Today I want to speak about village life, city life, and intellectual life. Do you know about village life, city life, or intellectual life? Good evening, all Speechcraft members and Toastmasters. My name is Nayab Zeba. I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand, India. My hobby is to visit many historical places. First, I want to speak village life. We can see village life is so easy. Their people are very hardworking. The people have a social harmony. There are good atmosphere, environment like fresh air, fresh water, fresh vegetables. There are no pollution, and their people didn't know uh, how to spend our prestigious life. There are some difficulties like infrastructure difficulties, poor education facilities, some gender inequality. So we need to improve them. In city life, we can see more facility comparatively to village life. There are many facility about education, about internet, about transporting, but their people are not getting our goal in a time. Their people, mostly people wastage our precious time in internet and many attractive things. We can also see we have a flat or a house in city. We all renovate in a year, and all family members are very satisfied and happy. So we need to motivate to all to achieve our goal in a time. Intellectual life, we can see in village life or in city life, there are many intellectual people lives. Intellectual people's beliefs in humanity, prosperity, unity, motivation, education, survival, and togetherness. So they all are motivate to each other how to survive and how to achieve our goals. They have no caste bar, class bar, and division bar. Also, they are so hardworking, and how to achieve our goal. They are soul our society. So their life is very satisfactory. I want to say an example. I have completed my matriculation in rural area, but my family have an intellectual family. All family members are literate and mostly are in job. So all are motivated to me and children to get up early in the morning and study and achieve your goals. So I achieved my prestigious job in 21 years. I'm an officer. So conclusion is that simple living, high thinking, Mahatma Gandhi said, and I'm fully agree for this. That's all.
Cultural group of Toastmasters, and his hobbies are traveling and photography. Please welcome Sajid Pasha. Hello, Mr. Sajid.
Sorry, Speechcrafter Rimzan.
Yes.
He's not in the room. So
okay.
That's the end of the session. You can wrap it up.
Yes. Okay. Today we had 5 nominated speakers, but I think on Mr. Sajid and Mr. Khalid, they didn't attend the speech today. Anyway, so I hope everyone did very well. So let's move on to our next topic. Screen is to Mr. Shiraz.
Thank you very much, Rimzan. Please give a huge round of applause to Rimzan. She has done a very wonderful job. Excellent. We appreciate your courageousness. And we'll go for our next session, that is the evaluation session. So for this, I would like to call our humorous champion, district humorous champion. She is just only 3 years in Toastmasters, and she has developed herself a lot. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Hanan Halloush.
Thank you. Thank you, speech coordinator, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. And really, it's a privilege for me to be one of the coordinators and the facilitators for this Speechcraft program. Amazing group of speech crafters. And I would like to start my session with calling the evaluator for each speech. So we'll start with Toastmaster Shnushab. Her evaluator was DTM Allen. Shall I go with the same order as we have in the agenda? Because I think we started with Samullah, but it's not the same order in the agenda. So what do you suggest, Toastmaster Shiraz?
We'll go as the speakers.
The speakers, okay. So we'll start with the speech crafter Samullah, and he's going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. Timer, can you please explain the timing allocated for each evaluator?
Yes, of course. Every evaluator will get 1 minute, and within 1 minute they have to cover. Then it will green light will be shown to you, and after that 1 minute and 30 seconds after that you will shown yellow light, and after 2 minutes you will be shown red light. So their time will be up. So 1 minute green light, 1.5 minute yellow light, and 2 minute green light. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the screen is yours, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hanan, our general evaluator. Dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, and my target speaker, Samiullah. What a wonderful speech you have done. You have started your first step. You have crafted I feel that you are a courageous person and you have spoken with the courage. I feel that you did not have any mistakes which I noticed. You introduced yourself initially and you ended up with the humor. Initially you started with your introducing your name and where you stayed. You're staying in Maharashtra, and your educational background, and what you are planning to do in Speechcrafter program, what you expect from that. What a wonderful way of introducing. I would like to suggest few things. That is, I prefer that if you could have drafted your speech in the way that you have learned in a Speechcraft program. That is the opening and the body and the ending. Always ending, it is preferable to have a conclusion, a message to the audience. Okay, you are introducing yourself, excellent. With that, if you can tell us about more about your ambition, what you like to do in Speechcraft or in your life, it would have been much better. And we always prefer to start with something curious. If I introduce myself, my name is Shiraz and I'm staying in Kuwait and I'm a Sri Lankan. If I introduce like that, sometimes it will be boring for the audience, who are listening. We can do in a nice manner. Like, do you all know a person who lives in Kuwait, who is from Sri Lanka and who is struggling in Kuwait? Then people will have a curiosity, what is about whom this person is going to speak. Like that curiosity, if you can make a curiosity, maybe it would have been much interesting. So in short, your speech was excellent. I prefer in future speeches, try to draft your speech and discuss with your mentor, and plus make some curiosity in your speech. With that, over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. Next, we have our evaluator for Speechcrafter Noshab, and she's going to be evaluated by DTM Alan Paul. The screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Hanan. When the wells are dry, we know the worth of water. What a wonderful quote by my target speaker, Toastmaster, Speechcrafter, Naushab. Naushab made us all realize the importance of water with her speech. She had a great introduction where she introduced herself, she had a quote, and she also talked about what she's going to explain. And she had her body, where she explained about the evolution of water, us exploiting the water, the different agricultural, the different purposes, and who we can blame, who is responsible for these things, followed by a conclusion. So I really loved her speech structure that she had. And I got to say, quotes and questions in the beginning were a great touch. Now, just like how we were thirsty for water when we were hearing your speech, I am sure that you must be thirsty to know some of your points of improvement. So, first thing that I would like to say is, when you were speaking, Naushab, I realized that you were reading, right? Now, this is where you need to understand the difference between a Toastmaster and a teacher. A teacher will broadcast a message, all right? It is very easy to broadcast a message. But as a Toastmaster, you will slowly learn how to connect with the audience, have that connection with the audience, learn how to improve with your vocal variety and a few gestures, maybe call out someone in the audience, so you will slowly learn these things. And the second improvement that I would like to say is, I know I'm reaching time here, whenever you have a message, keep it very simple. In your message you talked about how we need to take care of water, but if you talk about a very generic message, people may not be able to relate to it. If I need to stop wasting water, let's start with something small. Don't waste water, close the caps tightly. Don't use washing machines, try to use something else. So these are the ways that you can connect well with a smaller message. I hope that you will take these recommendations to your advantage. And with that, back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, DTM Alan Paul. We move on to the third speaker, Toastmaster Rahat Alam, and he's going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Elena Paul.
Hi, Hanan, before I begin, can I know the timing for the evaluation?
1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Anyways, has anyone tested their stress level? What a beautiful topic to speak on, Speechcrafter Rahit. You spoke about how stress is a much needed requisite in any person's life. Although it has its own disadvantages, we all need a certain level of stress in our lives. I loved the way that you started with a question. It immediately got the audience, and it immediately gave the audience an idea on the topic. I love the way that you put forward a scene for us to imagine. A beautiful heart-shaped balloon. You got the audience hooked, and then you moved on to speak about how stress is relevant to everyone. Let me give you a few suggestions on how you can improve this beautiful speech. I observed that you were speaking on generic information towards the middle of the speech, which sometimes makes the audience lose interest. So how do we make it interesting? Add your own personal stories to it. Make it your speech. So this immediately, it gives the audience more hook. It makes the audience more interested. I also observed that you tried to use voice modulation. You said, this is the threshold level of a balloon. Make use of it a little more. Try to use it in different areas. All right, this immediately increases the interest of the audience. And let me give you a final suggestion. Try to use hand gestures. Now this you will learn towards the end of this session here today by our educational session by TTM Reach. So to wrap up, great introduction, great attempt at visualization, and to improve, you can work on adding some personal stories, voice modulation, and hand gestures. With that being said, I hope I did not elevate your stress levels here today. Speechcrafter Rahit, and back to you, Toastmaster Hanan.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Elena Paul. Our last speech crafter was Nayab, and she's going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Sana. The screen is yours, Sana.
Good evening, and a special good evening to my target speaker, Nayab Ziba. Now, from the moment you stepped on this virtual stage, and I'm not talking just today, I'm talking from the first session, we all were mesmerized by your confidence. But not only that, we were mesmerized by what you spoke about. It all dripped with confidence and integrity. I love the topics you speak about, just like today. You selected a wonderful topic, and that's point number one, selection topic. And you did it amazing justice. You were talking about the differences in rural areas and cities, and you gave us merits and demerits. You also spoke about, you started with a quote. You asked the question, you greeted everyone. These are all signs that you have mastered the art of crafting your speech. And you were explaining about the differences in rural and city life. And you did that with personal experience. You told us about how you living in rural areas accomplished so much more than what people in cities with so much resource can not even dream of doing. And you did that with personal experience. That's one of the best things because that's how you connect with audience. Now, I can give you a few tips on how you can connect with your audience in a better manner. The first thing would be to have proper eye contact. I noticed that you were looking up, you were looking to your left, to your right, but only a little at your screen. So I would suggest having more eye contact. And I know it's a little bit difficult when it's a virtual meeting, but still try to look at the people, or at least try to look at the camera on your phone. Other than that, I really like the things you talk about. I really like the things you select to talk about, and I'm looking forward to your speeches in the future. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sana. Amazing evaluation by our 4 Toastmaster experienced Toastmasters. And I would like now to start giving my overall evaluation or report. I know I don't have much time, but I will make it sweet and short. So we'll start with our coordinator, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. You did amazing. You talk passionately. This is a kind of like it's your mission in the world to make those speech crafters and experienced speakers. This is something everyone here can sense it. The table topic session was amazing, very easy, flexible questions that you used. Amazing job done by our Toastmaster Elena Job. You gave the Elena Paul. You gave the chance for everyone to speak, and that's amazing. Everyone participated, and I loved each one of the table topic speakers. And those speech crafter Ramzan, are you sure you are introducing the speakers for the first time? You are fully experienced. Come on. You are that close of becoming a professional Toastmaster. So Toastmaster or Toastmaster of the day, let's say. Amazing. I love your confidence. You were so calm introducing your speakers. You know what is so amazing about attending a Toastmaster meetings or any events like this is that you get to listen to different speeches, people coming from different backgrounds, people talking about different topics. The knowledge you gain from each one of these speeches is amazing. Toastmaster Nushab, I see myself in you when I started 3 years ago. You are amazing. I can see you a full-fledged Toastmaster very soon. And Samiullah, you spoke from your heart, so spontaneous. I loved your speech, your icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Rahat, I loved the topic you've selected is so heavy, and you selecting it in a Speechcraft session is amazing. It reflects the level of knowledge you have. And Toastmaster Nayab, amazing topic, the life of village, and you talked about your personal experience. That's something you can touch the heart of your listeners. I loved also the evaluators, how they, I know that you didn't have enough time. Usually in Toastmaster, we have 2 to 3 minutes to evaluate each speaker. But again, we are limited with time, but I hope each one of you can give separately and outside this session, can give a very detailed evaluation for your speech crafters. Overall, amazing session, and I really enjoyed it. I think we can see in all the 4 speakers today, great potential. Just keep it up. Pursue your passion in gaining the public speaking skills. It is easy. You just need to put the time and the effort, and best of luck to every one of you. And back to you, the Speechcraft coordinator, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz.
Thank you very much for that wonderful general evaluation. You pointed out everything in the meeting, and hopefully we will be adhering, taking those points in our upcoming meetings. Thank you very much, Hanan. So we'll go for our next session. Before that, all the A room people will join us. Toastmaster Varmit, all the participants has joined the main room. Yes. So we'll go for our next session, an important session, an educational session. I am sure that you all will love this educational session. This will be performed by one of our distinguished Toastmaster, who is a Toastmaster from 2013. He's a project manager of Mr. Muhammad Khattani, the world champion of public speaking in 2015. And she's a certified trainer from Bristol Science Academy. And she is helpful for all the people and who likes to speak and develop themselves. Please help me welcome DTM Arij Jafar. Please give a huge round of applause. The screen is yours. Arij?
Thank you so much. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so since Ellen did like that, then Ellen, you are going to be my assistant during this session. And I need from you just to keep watching the chat. I hope the chat is open to everyone. And I will start sharing my screen. Is it like my screen with the presentation next to each other's, or how it is going on? It's fine. You can see me and see the presentation?
Yes.
Yeah, I cannot see all of you.
Yes,
No problem.
we can. Yes, we can.
Great. So I want to hear from you, or write in the chat box, and Ellen will let me know. What do we mean when we hear the word body language? Either write or unmute yourself. What do we mean by body language?
The body gestures.
Body gestures, okay. What else? Anyone?
Non-verbal
no problem. Sorry?
Non-verbal communication.
Nice, non-verbal communication. So body language, I would like to call it the treasure language. Why? Because whenever we find a treasure, we feel overwhelmed and extremely happy, right? And this is how, when we use our body language, or our body or facial expression, or all the things that can be used in ourselves, we have the same feeling in communication. So it is a treasure language to everyone. And it's very important to be able to use it, even not only in speeches, but in our life, right? So let's see what we are going to learn today. We will come to know about the 3 categories of body language: the facial expression, the gestures, and the whole body movement. So, starting with the facial expression, they say a key to the meaning behind a message is our face. Our face and the feeling that we can show in our face, it's very impactful and very highly requested in everything, because this is how we communicate with each other. Let me show you these photos of those world champions. Can I hear from you? Either write in the chat box, or you can speak, unmute yourself, and tell me, what do you think the first photo for Darren Tay, or the second one, or the third one, what is this moment, or what they're feeling in this moment? Can anyone say? Anyone?
They are bursting out their expressions, their feelings.
No, I mean, the first picture, what do you think he is doing?
Comedy.
Surprising.
Surprising. Okay, second one.
Anger.
Anger. And the third one?
She is motivating.
Is motivating.
You think she is?
Explain very
Motivating.
She is what, Ellen?
explain very excited.
Okay, she is fighting. So in her, from their faces, you can tell what they are going through, or what they are trying to convey to us. It is very important to have this part be working in our speeches. Imagine I will deliver my speech telling you I was very sad that day. Would you all going to believe that I was very sad that day?
Knowing you, yeah, we'll believe.
Okay, Ellen, thank you. I said you will be my assistant, but you can mute yourself. Okay, I'm just kidding. Well, let's say it in a different way, so Ellen will be happy. So I was very happy that day. What do you think? Did you believe what I'm saying?
No.
No. Why? Because my face did not show the real thing that I am speaking about. So it's very important when I say something, I convey it with my face, the reaction, the emotions, the things I can show in my face. It's very important to be clear to everyone. I can give you one practice to relax your muscles and make it more effectively, that every day if you use this practice, well, actually it's one of the practices. There is so many practices online. You can search for it, and it's really helpful. It will fix your muscles and help you to be able to use your face more. So everyone, do with me. Every day in the morning, just take like 2 minutes and do like this. E, ooh. Yes, Shiraz, good. E, ooh, e, ooh. And this will help you to relax your muscle in this part, this whole part. And this, by doing this, when you are going to speak, you will be able to use your face in a proper way. So do search online. You will find a lot of practices for this side, for all the parts on your face. Facial expression also is very important in the eye contact. Give the impression of personal contact to everyone in the audience. Now, let's be honest, we are here in the Zoom meeting. We cannot use our eye contact properly. But let me give you an advice that I have learned recently, to be honest, because, you know, this is the online thing is very new to all of us. Don't put the gallery view. Don't put the gallery view. I know it is sometimes very important to see everyone and to see their reaction, but don't put the gallery view. Pin the timer and just watch, make sure that you are on time. Why? Because if you will put the gallery view and you will see everyone, you will look like what? Can someone tell me? I'm looking now at all of you. Someone, just tell me.
Confused. You look like
confused or as if I am reading. But if you will look in your camera, I will be looking at all of you. Don't you think so? So the first step for Zoom meeting, look at the camera. Prepare your speech, remember it, and don't read it from the screen. Don't put the gallery mode, just look at the camera. So you will be connected with the audience. Now, if we are on the stage and we have all the amazing people, Toastmasters DTM Alan is there, of course. So I feel comfortable when I see him because he's my friend. So what I will do when I am on a stage, I will speak to everyone, but I will look directly for the whole speech in his eyes. And I will never blink. I will just keep looking at him. What do you think will happen to Toastmasters, Ellen? Ellen, you can speak. Are you there?
What will happen to me?
Yeah, if I will stay for 5 to 7 minutes just staring at you and delivering my speech, although my speech is perfect and the best one, but I am just looking at you. We are on stage. Okay.
I would feel weird.
You will feel what?
I would feel weird.
Weird. Exactly. He will feel weird. He will feel stressed. And you know what he will start doing? He will start moving his head, playing with his phone, just to stop the connection between me and him. Why? Because it's very, very annoying if a speaker will stand on a stage and concentrate on only one person. It will be annoying for him, annoying for everyone, because they will feel neglected. So it's good to keep moving your eye from like 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. In this way, you are including everyone in your speech and they are feeling that they are part of your speech. I'm not just talking to Ellen, but I'm talking to everyone. So if you are afraid of looking at everyone, so when you are on a stage, it's good to look either here in their noses, so they will not tell. They will feel you are looking at their eyes, but you are looking at the noise, or look at their forehead. There is a hidden eye in here, so you can look either here or there. In this way, they will not tell that you are not looking at them, and they will feel safe, and you will be happy, right? So in this session, I have made a winner from the world champion, and the winner, it's too annoying. The winner of best facial expression from the world champion of public speaking. Who do you think? Anyone, please unmute yourself and be with me. I cannot see who is.
Is it Aaron Beverly?
Dhananjay Hettiarati.
Dhananjaya. Well, from my point of view, the winner is DTM Mohammed Gahtani. You can see all his faces. This is my point of view. He was the best of facial expressions in his word of the power speech. Now let's move on to the next part, which is gestures. And if anyone has questions, we can take it for later. So please write down all your questions. We will have 3 types of gestures: conventional, descriptive, and emotional. Like, what do we mean by conventional body gesture? You can write in the chat, please. Let me feel that there is people with me. Conventional body gestures. Okay. So the conventional one is the normal one that we all are using either in the speeches or in normal life. For example, when I say myself or I say everyone, when I say far away or I will say here down, I will use my hands in a proper way that can be conventional to everyone. Now, let me tell you about something, how you use your hand. Let me ask one of you. Toastmaster Hanan, are you there? Hanan? Okay. Elena, Amrit, anyone?
I can come. I can be there.
Who?
I'm
Sorry?
there. I volunteer.
You're Ellen, صح? I cannot see who's speaking. So Ellen, let me ask you this question. If I will give you 2 phones, what kind? Let me invent 2 kinds, HYZ or 5YX. Which one you prefer?
XYZ.
Yeah, why? Why do you prefer XYZ?
I don't know. I just want, because I
will
have
tell
no
you
idea
why.
what both of them.
1 second, guys. Mama, I'm in the presentation right now, so let me finish and then I will talk to you. 9 or 8. So why did you pick the XYZ, although we don't know what is XYZ and what is NY5 or whatever? Because I did this, XYZ or the other one. When I do this, I give more value to that project or that item. When I do that, I give lower importance. So the mind will tell that this is better than that one. So these are all normal body language that we can use. And one more tip, that don't use the finger like this, because this as if you are threatening the people who's in front of you. Sorry for using it. You can use it like that. In this way, it's more comfortable for everyone and it's not like threatening people. Okay. This descriptive body language or body gesture is when we have to express our feeling more and more. For example, like you can see Aaron in the bottom picture, he is saying, ah! In this way, he is like giving all his feeling or all his emotion in that gesture. Always lose yourself and deliver whatever you want, be free, use the whole place and use your body effectively. The emotional one is when you want to show feeling, more feelings, like you can see in those pictures. Try your best not to mix the emotions. One day I've seen a speech and the guy was saying in and out. Like this was confusing. In and out, it should be in and out. So we need to practice and practice to get the exact or the perfect body gesture. Now, who do you think is the winner from the World Champions? Alan?
Katani.
No. Gahtani already won the facial expression. This is my point of view. Maybe you have different point of view, but this is my point of view. So who do you think?
Darren Tay.
Darren, who else? Well, I have two winners for this session now. The first one is Persian Vasilis. If you will see his speech, it's amazing. He is using his body in a very effective way that I felt myself was there with him in that moment. The other one is Ramona Smith, and you can tell from all those pictures, but go and watch her speech. It's all amazing, using her body effectively. Now, the whole body movement here, when we will have to use the whole place, the whole stage, it's very important to use our stage effectively. Now, I have those days issue with the Zoom meeting. Okay, I have a little bit issue because, you know, sometimes I am out of my camera when I'm speaking or my head is not there. So I want to use the stage effectively. It's good to practice the Zoom meeting and make sure that you are moving the correct way in your speech. And you are dividing your story to stage. For example, use 3 points in your speech, 3 parts in your speech, or 3 periods. So you will have period 1 in this place, 2, and 3. So people will be connecting to you. And this is also, you can use it on the stage. I can tell you one more thing to do. Okay, I can tell you one more thing to do to have a perfect stage movement. Bring a paper with you and draw the stage. This is if we will be on a stage. And if we will be in the camera online meeting, we need to practice and before and make sure we are dividing our speech in this place. I noticed today that everyone was sitting. It's not something bad, but it's preferable to be standing and delivering our speech. So in a stage, right, draw the stage, just a square or circle, draw the stage and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks. And in each one, you put where you are going to put your story. For example, introduction will be in point number 1. I will go back 1, 2 steps and start the next part, the second part, third part, and then I will end in the same part. So draw your speech in your paper. Where do you want to present it and how? Who is the winner for body movement or the whole stage movement? No one?
Ramona.
Who do you think? Alan, we have already picked Ramona. From my point of view, it was Aaron Beverly. He used her body and the stage. This is my point of view effectively. And also actually Mike Meyer, what's his name? What's his name? I forget. The current world champion 2020.
Mike Carr.
Yes, Mike Carr. He used the screen perfectly. So I believe that Aaron was able to do the stage or the whole body movement correctly. Now, what I want you to do is to practice always your speeches in front of a mirror to see yourself, your face, your movement, your gestures, to watch yourself carefully how you are delivering it. And do repeat the practicing many, many more. So you will be able to present yourself to everyone correctly. Video recording is very important because you will be able to see yourself and know what have you done that needs to be better, or you need to change it when you will see yourself. And of course, Zoom meetings, if you can meet with your friend, because you have to deliver your speech in front of family and friends, if you can do that in Zoom meeting and just to practice the place, the camera, you will do great. And in conclusion, the language of the body is the key that can unlock the soul. Alan, I wanted your help with one thing and I forgot to mention that. So it's okay, no problem. With that, I conclude my presentation until we see ourselves again. Back to you, coordinator.
Thank you very much for that lovely session. I'm sure that all of us learned a lot from your session, and we will implement from next upcoming speeches. Thank you a lot. And now I would like to call our next speaker. Our next speaker is our area director, always helpful for us, and he wants us to develop individually as well as a group, as a club. So please help me welcome our area director, Toastmaster Amrit Pukad. Amrit, the screen is yours. Before starting the session, Amrit, the timings are 10 minutes, and 7 minutes I will show the green card, and 8 minutes I will show the 7 minutes, 8 minutes I will show the green card, 8 minutes I will show the green card, 9 minutes I will show the yellow card, and 10 minutes I will show the red card. And the screen is yours.
Thank you, Shiraz. Let me also have a timing device. Yes. So good evening, Speechcrafters. I hope you're having a great time going through the Speechcraft process, delivering prepared speeches, table topics, taking up different roles. Amazing, isn't it? Now, starting from tomorrow, you will be doing evaluations. Yes, you will be evaluating a prepared speaker. Now, let's take this discussion. I won't call it as a session. Let's call it as a discussion, okay? To understand what is evaluation speech as per Toastmasters. So let's begin. I hope all of you are ready. Now, what is evaluation? Can anyone tell me what, according to you, is evaluation? Any of the speech crafters, from what you understood from these 4 sessions, what is evaluation to you? Anyone? Okay, forget about evaluation. Why you joined the Speechcraft program? Can anyone tell me? Like, I can see Mohammed Rahat. Mr. Mohammed Rahat, can you tell me, like, why? What made you join Speechcraft? Why we are here?
To excel further, whatever at my position, to achieve further more.
Yeah, I think all of us have our own reasons to be in Speechcraft, to be a Toastmaster member, right? But there is one reason which could be a common thing for all of us. That is to be a better communicator, or maybe a better leader, or a better version of ourselves, right? That is common goal for all of us. Now, how do we do that? Like, we deliver speeches, we have a structure. So as per that, we prepare our speeches and come and deliver them, right? Now, is that enough? Because Toastmasters is not a one-man show. It's a teamwork, right? So when we put in effort, preparing our speeches, taking up any roles, or maybe it's a leadership role, how we become better version of ourselves is through feedbacks. And those feedbacks are really important in Toastmasters, and that's exactly what evaluation speech is all about. It gives a feedback about what we did wrong or where we can go or better ourselves. Okay. Now, what is evaluation? What not is evaluation? Okay. Simply saying, or maybe in the easiest definition, it's an honest personal opinion. Okay, it's not a judgment at all. Like, we are not here to, okay, now you do your speech, let me evaluate you. Okay, it's not like that. I mean, we are not here to judge anyone. We are here to support. We are here to give our feedback, and that is our personal feedback. Okay, and that should be honest. You should feel by yourself. And we should also include our suggestions and recommendations to the speaker for that to make him improve himself next time. And it should not be like a banal report where you come and say, okay, you did this, number 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. No, it should not be like that. Let it be, more like how you feel, like how you think that could have made, even better, how you could have connected more to that speech. Now, I told you it's an honest personal opinion. So it should be how you felt it. Like, I think or I believe you could have done this. I would have connected more if you have done it this way. I didn't understand this part of your speech, but I feel it would have been better if you put it in this particular way. It should all be about you as the evaluator, how it moved you. Because what do we do in a speech? Like, why we are coming here and doing a speech or any prepared speech? We have to connect with the audience, right? Like, we have to move them. And you are one of the audience. Okay, so it should move you as well. So all your evaluation speech is all about how you felt. Avoid mentioning we think, we believe, the audience would have felt this way. No, we are not here to represent audience. No, we are here to give our own personal opinion. All right. Now, again, we are not judging. So avoid using harsh statements like, you didn't do that, you should have done this, you failed to do this. No, avoid such statements and instead go with more positive statements like, I believe you should have done it this way. When you mentioned about your childhood, my reaction was, you took me back to my childhood days. I suggest if you do it in a particular way, it would have connected more with me because I'm coming from such and such background. Okay, so do you know that I mean, I don't really know, like, if you can understand that difference, right? It actually uplift the speaker if you put it in that particular way. Now, speaking about uplifting the speaker, there is constructive evaluation and also there is critical evaluation. You might have seen a lot of points of improvement, but it's always important how you recommend that, right? You can uplift, inspire, encourage a speaker with an evaluation. Also, you could do the other way. You can demotivate, discourage, make the evaluation in such a way that the speaker wouldn't even dare to come and deliver one more speech. So be more constructive in your feedbacks. This is probably the most important part. You might have been a lot of, it's not all about suggesting, demonstrate it to them. When you say add more humor, it will connect to the audience. Don't just mention it and go. Say it in a different, probably find out, okay, if you would have placed it in such a way, if you made some humor like this, everyone, like I would have connected more to that. Probably adding pauses, show it to them, demonstrate. When you said explained about your agony, that pain, show that in your this thing. So the way you demonstrate is the way you show the speaker how to do it next time. So next time, dear speech crafters, when you go on stage and do that evaluation speech, please follow these 4 golden rules or this particular process. Number 1, listen carefully to the speech. Actively listen to that with all your mind and ears, and provide your honest feedback, emphasizing how you felt about the speech. It should be your honest opinion. Give your suggestions of improvement to the speaker, demonstrating them. Don't forget to demonstrate and show it to the speaker. And towards the end, always summarize all your points, all the good points, what you saw, all the areas of improvement, everything in a nutshell, summarize so that the speaker, it registers in the mind of the speaker. All right. So I hope we'll get to see all of you doing amazing evaluation from tomorrow onwards. With that being said, thank you. If you have any question, we have 1 more minute. I can take some questions if you have, anything related to the presentation or discussion which we had. Yes, anyone. You're starting to do evaluation from tomorrow onward. You have no questions at all? All right. So I'll hand it over to the Speechcraft coordinator. Over to you, Mohammed Shiraz. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amrit. We have learned a lot in evaluations, and even I have to improve a lot. So thank you, and I would like to present the token of appreciation, the certificates for our 2 presenters. This is for our DTM Arij. Please give a huge round of applause to DTM Arij. Thank you a lot, Arij. Within a short span of time, we informed you, and you both accepted. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And next is Toastmaster Amrit Pukadan. In busy life, with all the busy life, busy work period, you have committed to participate and given your time. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Amrit. So now is the end of the session, and I'll give the screen to Toastmaster Varmeet. Toastmaster Varmeet, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shiraz, and thank you to one and all. Special thanks to our 2 presenters, DTM Arij and Toastmaster Amrit, for being here and enlightening us, and all the speech crafters who are here, and I'm sure you all learned a lot. Now, before we move on to the breakout room to prepare for our next session, let's adjourn the meeting so that whatever time you take with your mentor, and then we can leave. So with this, I adjourn the, sorry. Our next meeting is on coming Monday. That is 23rd of November. Looking forward to see you all with the same enthusiasm as you all are till now you are attending. And thank you everyone. So with this, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now you all can move to the breakout rooms.
Amber?
Yes, sir.
Alina, I have allocated you all.
Sir, no, sir.
Hanan?
Yes, Toastmaster Shiraz. Are you inviting me to a breakout room?
I have sent you to a breakout room. Yes.
So I should go there, yeah?
Yes. Just support
Okay.
the speech crafter, please.
Okay.
Amber,
I didn't receive any invitation yet.
Shiraz, you want any help from me too, or?
Sir, I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Mr. Shiraz,
yes.
I have a confusion.
Yes.
I am also B8 and Amber is also B8.
Really, Amber is B. I think Amber is B8. Her number is correct, but your number has to be B9.
I am B9.
B9. It's fine. It's
So
fine.
that was.
Wait, I'll see who is your mentor. Is
the
Suraya,
problem
right?
So that was the problem I was getting, that allocation of.
Yes. Are you are free to join?
Yeah,
Break
no
up?
problem. I can replace Suraya if you want, because she has a situation now. Or
Yes.
what?
Yes, I will put send you to a room. Samyullah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Arij will support you.
Yes.
Oh,
Sir,
we all have the session here.
Okay.
Arij?
Yeah. So, what do you want to?
Yeah, Rahat has already done his icebreaker speech, and he has done another speech as well. So we have to incorporate today's session in his speeches, both of these people's speeches. So the speech is 3 to 5 minutes. So you have to explain how they should incorporate your points to these people's next speech.
Okay. So, Toastmasters or speech crafters, I can tell that you were delivering a great speeches today, and you were doing great job. But imagine if you will deliver the same speech while using the whole stage or using your whole body language. That will be more effectively. I know now I am sitting because 15 minutes or 20 minutes I was standing, but imagine if you are standing already, not sitting in your chair, delivering your speech to everyone and apply all your facial expression. For example, speech crafter Rahat, today he was talking about stress level, right? But when he was delivering the speech, you were delivering a great speech, great information, but you were as if you are reading it, but you did not show it to us. And as your evaluator, I think it was Elena, she told you needed to add more personal story. When you add personal story and you show feeling in your face, in your body, and you do the movements and do all the stage movements and the body language, we will feel that we are part of your speech and we were there in that moment. For example, let's talk about the stress level. I have phobia of heights and closed places. So I have fear of elevators. And I went one day to that elevator, and when it started moving, suddenly it stopped in the middle. And I was there alone, scared. I didn't know what to do. Did you feel that you are part of it? Of that moment when I was in that elevator, you feel that you are part of it. Why? Because This is why only I did not still move, but only with my facial expression, with my hand gestures, you were able to be at that moment. Also, speech crafters, Samuela, you delivered also your speech. You delivered this great information, but again, you were just standing. So try in your next speeches or whatever you will do, like even evaluation, table topic, all your roles you are going to deliver in Toastmasters, use the space, use your speech, your body, your face. People will believe you more and will understand you more. Now, do you want me to give you some tips about evaluation, since next meeting you will be part of evaluation more than speeches, or what do you prefer? I just can't see you smiling, guys, but what do you guys prefer? Hello? Samula?
Ma'am, sometimes we have no words to describe the person's means how to respond on his activity.
No, again, can you say it again?
Sometimes we don't have a word to describe that person's activity. Means like you have the phobia of height, so for that there is some specific word. Sometimes I
Yes,
like,
acrophobia.
yes.
Yeah, acrophobia.
So in that situation,
Yes,
how
you
to deal?
want to say that this person has this phobia, but without saying a word?
No, he wanted to say you that, should I say in on his behalf? He wanted to say that sometimes he lacks some specific word for any activity. He find himself inarticulate while expressing his anyone's activity, or his even though it's his own activity. Like if I'm having a fear of water, then I'll say I am hydrophobic. So he wants to say that he wants to shorten his speech in less word. He wants to convey more thing, but he lacked there.
See, I want to tell you something. In Toastmasters, it's not about what you are saying. It's about how you are saying it. We worry more, or we care about the way you are delivering the message, but we don't care much about what you are saying in your message. Yes, it is important to have a great message and a great information in your speech. But let's say, for example, I will say something that no one know before. For example, I have fear of this one. Where is it? I have fear of strings, of this one. And whenever I can see this, I cannot even sleep at night. And I feel so annoying, and so I cannot even breathe. There is nothing called fear of strength, right? But if you will deliver it in your way, in the proper speech organizing and the proper body language, everyone will believe you. So don't worry. Yes, it is important to have a great vocabulary, because I'm suffering those days with this point, but it's not the number one in your speeches. If you don't know the meaning of fear of heights, or fear of cockroaches, or anything, just say fear of this. I have fear of water, for example. I've used it in one of my speeches, that I said I have fear of heights, fear of what? Fear of walking barefoot. So no one will go and ask me, are you sure that this fear means that fear? Or let me say, I have globophobia. What does the globophobia mean? Amber, do you know? Globophobia. Hanan? Amber?
No, I don't know.
No, I don't know as well.
Afraid of world. Globe.
Globophobia, because he took the word globophobia and he said afraid of world, right? Okay, let me tell you something that globophobia means fear of balloons. So if I will say I have a globophobia, no one will understand, or if I will go and continue and saying about balloons and that I hate balloons, no one will, they will be confused because I said the real name, which nobody know it. And by the way, I do have globophobia. I hate balloons.
Arish, can I add something about Samullah question?
Yes, please.
Samullah, it is